On this episode of China Uncensored. On this episode of China Uncensored.
Hey, here's the new script.
Thanks, Joy. On this episode of China Uncensored, top 10 reasons why I love pandas. What? What is this? Why are you wearing that hat?
It's for the musical number. Pandas are totes adorable, page 5. Hey, Matt, can you bring Chris's hat?
Here you go. Seamus, could you come turn on the new background? All right.
That's very panda.
No, this isn't happening. No! No!
Nah, he's fine. He'll come around.
Is this thing on? Okay. I snuck back in the studio to record this episode. Shelly doesn't know I'm here, but look, we really need your help. You've probably heard about the YouTube adpocalypse. It's something that's affected a lot of YouTubers, not just me. It all started back in February when this British newspaper ran a story about Google ads being placed before extremist videos. It was a dumb article with a bunch of errors and huge exaggerations. But it started a chain reaction where other media picked up on the story, and soon big brands like these started freaking out, and a lot of them left YouTube completely. In response, YouTube and Google tightened up their algorithms, blocking ads from videos that might be controversial or sensitive. Which is so nice and vague, it could apply to anything. On top of that, they created new safeguards so advertisers can opt out of running ads on any and all of these things. It's a good thing that China Uncensored doesn't cover anything about tragedy or conflict, or anything controversial or sensitive. Can you still see me out there? Anyway, this resulted in what became known as the adpocalypse. And China Uncensored has been getting incinerated. Just to be clear, in the last year, we've made 2 other episodes about how YouTube is demonetizing some of our videos, like the one where we sailed to disputed territory in the South China Sea on a Filipino fishing boat. That was before the adpocalypse, though. Now, it's much worse. In fact, over the past month, only about 1 out of every 10 video plays on China Uncensored has included an ad. Overall, we lost more than 80% of our YouTube ad revenue, even though just as many people are watching as before. So basically, I can't even pay one part-time person minimum wage from this, let alone pay my whole team that includes Matt, Shelly, Seamus, and, well, me. One solution is, of course, to stop making my videos controversial. Then YouTube might start placing ads most of the time again. But I don't want to see China Uncensored turned into a panda-hugging, no-substance show any more than you do. Of course, that's fine if you're the type of person who likes getting all of your news from the 6 megacorporations that own 90% of all media. Conglomerates that all just happen to have major business interests in China. But I don't think you're that type of person. You like China Uncensored the way it is, independent and uncensored, standing up to the Communist Party's multi-billion-dollar propaganda. I've met a lot of you now through fan meetups and Google Hangouts and email and Facebook messages, and you're all pretty amazing. Together, we've called out Apple for censoring our app in Hong Kong and Taiwan. We rescued an innocent woman from a Chinese detention center by calling the police until they let her go. And of course, you've all proved that you're way better at Photoshop than Chinese officials. So we've done some great things together, and we need your help again, because we can't keep doing this show without you. I'll let you in on a little secret. Normally, YouTubers don't talk about how much they earn, but I'll tell you. I used to make an average of $1.95 per 1,000 views. Not that much, you say? Well, after Adpocalypse, I started making only 14 cents, which means that for a typical episode that takes 4 of us 2 days to make, we only earn 14 bucks. And it's hard to say if it will ever go back up. We might never get our old revenue level back, despite China Uncensored violating none of YouTube's community guidelines. And so here's the sad bottom line. If we can't earn money, we will need to shut down China Uncensored. But if you think independent media and uncensored information about China is important, and if you want to keep hearing stuff you can't get anywhere else, there is a way you can help. A couple years ago, we launched a campaign on Patreon. Patreon is a website that lets you directly support your favorite shows or artists. You can contribute a certain amount of money per China Uncensored episode. Thanks to the incredible support of nearly 1,400 patrons so far, we were able to supplement our YouTube revenue and do things like hire Seamus, our video editor, so we could make better videos for you. Travel to Washington, D.C. to arm wrestle a congressman. Take that fishing boat to disputed territorial waters in the South China Sea to mess with the Chinese Coast Guard. Stalk Xi Jinping outside Mar-a-Lago, and lots more. Like the time I got followed by the People's Liberation Army in Hong Kong. What's that, Shelley? I'm not supposed to talk about that. Okay, fine. Wait, how did you even know I was recording this? She knows everything. Anyway, my point is, after the adpocalypse, now Patreon can't just be a supplement to our income. It has to be almost the whole thing. And that's why we need your contributions to keep China Uncensored alive. The Chinese Communist Party hires tens of thousands of online trolls called the Wu Mao, or 50-cent army. Those trolls are paid to leave pro-CCP comments. Well, I want you to join my China Uncensored 50-cent army. At the end of this video, and in the link below, you can visit patreon.com/China Uncensored. You'll see that we offer a bunch of different rewards for our 50-cent army soldiers. To join, click Become a Patron, and it will allow you to choose your specific level of support. You can enter any amount or choose your reward level. Then you can sign in with Facebook or use your email address. And if you want to support us but are tight on cash, you can set a monthly maximum amount to give. Honestly, every dollar helps. Pay with a credit card or PayPal, enter your details, and voila! You're now a member of the exclusive China Uncensored 50-cent army. And that's way better than working as a troll for the CCP. We can't rely on YouTube ad revenue anymore. But we want to keep giving you the kind of entertaining, uncensored information that you can't get on any other channel. Especially not the giant American media conglomerates. And if we get enough support, we'll use it to make China Uncensored even better. We want to do more episodes, expand our website, cover different topics, set up a podcast, and lots more. We have big plans, and we can't let YouTube stand in our way. Don't worry, we'll still keep uploading videos to YouTube for now. But we'll also be giving additional exclusive content only to you, our 50-cent army, once you sign up on Patreon. Like the story about the People's Liberation Army following me in Hong Kong. Just don't tell Shelley. So click the link at the end of this video to go to the Patreon website and help us keep China Uncensored uncensored and unpandaed. Once again, I'm your host, Chris Chappell, and with your support, I'll see you next time.
Hey, we need you to come rehearse your solo dance number.
Help me, please. Click that orange Patreon button.